Less than a month now from the November election, the Southern Arizona Congressional District 2 campaign is heating up. And tonight, Not on Your Side's Corey Marshall spoke with Democratic candidate and current Congressional District 8 Representative Ron Barber and the GOP nominee, Martha McSally. She asked them the same questions, but their answers vary.
So this is a clear choice.
With a majority of politicians running on the prospect of change, KGUN-9 asked both candidates would they feel calls for the biggest change in Tucson.
First, we got to get people back to work and get the economy going again. And Washington, D.C. has just failed. They're more concerned about their next election instead of the next generation. There's these looming potential tax increases and new regulations and mandates that are coming on small businesses.
Well, I think the biggest change we can bring to the Congress, which also will help Tucson and will help all of the region and the whole country, is to stop the gridlock. People are sick and tired of a Congress that is not doing its job. I voted against adjournment because we should have stayed back in Washington and gotten on with some of the big important issues that are plaguing our country.
Partisan issues aside, both McSally and Barber agree more needs to be done near Arizona's border.
There's cartels trafficking in and out of our neighborhoods, as we've seen, and this is a very serious threat. So I'm going to lead that fight in D.C. to make sure we actually secure our border. I know how to do intelligence-driven operations using a combination of the fences and the barriers where appropriate, plus manpower at the border, plus sensors, plus airborne assets to actually detect, monitor, and intercept illegal activity.
We've done a lot over the last several years, but there's more to be done. My major concern as I look at the border is that while we've built up in the major cities, in Nogales and Douglas, and certainly to the west in Yuma and in San Diego, we've pushed the cartels, the drug cartels, into the open areas east of Douglas. I'm on the Homeland Security Committee, and as a result of being appointed to that committee, I have a platform from which I can advocate for border security, sensible, smart border security, more boots on the ground close to the border, more mobile surveillance systems and other technology. We can get this job done.
Getting back to the basics, we asked both candidates the most simple campaign question.
Why should you be elected?
Well, this election is about leadership. People are tired of Washington, D.C. kicking the can and not doing their job. And the people of Southern Arizona are looking for someone who's going to fight for them, lead the effort in Washington, D.C. to get the economy going again, to secure a border, to make health care available, to fix our education system, to protect us from the threats that are out there. And that takes someone who's got the experience of leadership, proven education, the results that I've gotten in my 26-year career in the military.
I know what needs to be done. I've introduced 3 bills that I want to shepherd through the Congress, 2 of which are helping veterans and the other deals with border security. And we have a fully functional office here in both D.C. and in Tucson. I want to continue that work, particularly our constituent work. We were up and running within 36 hours of the election.
Corey Marshall with that report. Not on Your Side's comprehensive look at key races in Southern Arizona continues tomorrow night.